Guys, you don't have to live with back pain. Today, I'm going to show you how you can improve your posture and alleviate back pain all at the same time. Hey guys, Keelan here with BPM. Today we're going to cover back pain and get you the relief you've been looking for. Whether your back pain is acute or chronic, back pain can be debilitating and make daily tasks difficult to do. Now, a vast number of things can cause back pain, but today we'll focus on back pain in the most general sense. We're not going to address things like fractures, degeneration, herniation, compression, stenosis, osteoarthritis, or anything like that, but if you're experiencing symptoms of those things, be sure to contact your doctor, or if you're having severe back pain, contact your doctor as well. Now, general back pain may be a result of a variety of things as well, from immobility in your joints to dysfunctional joints, tight muscles, weak muscles, overworked muscles, just to name a few. Today, we'll cover a few of the most common problem areas that lead to back pain, specifically related to sedentary postures like desk work. Now, given that we're living in a global pandemic and there's been a lot of people working from home, there's no shortage of people that are experiencing back pain from sitting for long periods of time. So why is sitting so bad for your back? Well, when seated, you're in a flexed position at the hip joints and at the knee joints. And this means that muscles like your hamstrings and your hip flexors are going to be passively contracted or shortened, and that's going to make them tight. Meanwhile, muscles like your glutes are elongated and weakened. Additionally, if your upper body is hunched over and your shoulders are rounded, which is everyone, then your spine is also going to be flexed, causing elongation and weakening of the musculature of the core and tightening of your chest muscles. As a result, the contracted muscles get tight, the long muscles get weak, and the joints they attach to become immobile and stiff, which equals back pain. Now, to alleviate this back pain, we're going to need to do 4 things. 1, we're going to need to release what's tight or restricted. 2, we're going to need to move what's immobile. 3, we're going to need to strengthen what's weak. 4, we're going to need to stretch what's overworked. The thoracic spine will often become immobile from sitting, so we're going to use the foam roller to see if we can increase blood flow and help to release the muscles and fascia surrounding the thoracic spine, which is going to allow our back to move better through extension. Then we'll roll the hip flexors with specific attention given to the psoas muscle. This particular muscle can pull on the lower back when it gets tight and cause back pain in the lumbar region or lower spine. Lastly, we'll position face down on the roller and target the pecs to help with that rounded shoulder posture. Each roll should be about 1 to 2 minutes each to allow for sufficient myofascial release and good blood flow. To improve mobility in our back and hips and shoulders, we'll go through a few dynamic movements for roughly 10 to 15 reps, starting with back extensions, lat openers, using the foam roller, a dowel, or a chair. This again is helping to restore your back's ability to extend. It also helps to improve your shoulders' overhead range of motion. We're going to follow this up with a mobility drill I like to do for the hip flexors and hamstring muscles. Now, this can be best described as a lower body flow, moving from hip extension to flexion. Next, we'll focus on strengthening, and one of the most neglected muscles from sitting all day is your ass. Now, because of your body position, when you're seated, the gluteal muscles often become elongated and weak, which can cause them not to fire properly. And muscles like your hip flexors should take over, causing further back pain. We call this gluteal amnesia. A great exercise to combat gluteal amnesia is to perform a hip bridge. With your back elevated on a box, bench, or couch, bridge your hips and squeeze your glutes as hard as you can for 5 to 10 seconds to get maximum engagement. First, start at body weight, then add some external load as you go, like a barbell, dumbbell, or some bands. Next, we'll strengthen your abs and back muscles to help you get into better posture. A great exercise I love to do that hits your transverse abdominis and spinal rectors is called the Pallof press, which is a very functional anti-rotational exercise that will help you maintain better posture while seated or standing. We'll then do some banded W's, and this is going to target the mid to lower traps to help bring your scapula and shoulders back and down away from that rounded shoulder posture. And finally, we'll do some static stretches to help alleviate those tight muscles. We're gonna start with one called an RFE stretch, or rear foot elevated, and that's gonna help to stretch your hip flexors and your quads. Now, while doing this, be sure to tilt your pelvis up towards your face to feel that extra stretch. Then we're gonna hit the hamstrings with an easy hinge stretch. Keep the legs straight, hinge at the hips, and lean forward to feel the stretch all the way up to the hips. Lastly, we'll open up through the chest with a gentle right angle door stretch to target the pecs. Now you want to hold each stretch for about 45 to 90 seconds as static as you can. So guys, to sum up, we're going to release what's tight or restricted, we're going to move what's immobile, we're going to strengthen what's weak, and we're going to stretch what's tight and overworked. Try these 4 steps next time you're in pain, or use them as preventative steps to avoid back pain altogether. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my page for more great videos like this, and we'll see you next time.